After breast cancer surgery, women often find every aspect of their lives dramatically changed. Simple activities of daily living that we all take for granted, things like showering, dressing, moving our arms, our shoulders, and even breathing deeply can be painful and difficult. But a proper exercise regimen can help the body heal and also nourish your mind and your spirit. And certified personal trainer and breast cancer survivor Alice Saland has designed exercises to assist women post-breast surgery, and she joins us this morning with the details. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Nikki.
And you are the picture of health and beauty, and I'm so happy to have you here. And I congratulate you on everything that you've achieved and gone through. And and you give people a lot of hope out there. You've been a personal trainer, you've been a fitness entrepreneur, and for more than you told me it's more than 50 years. But look at her. I mean, can you believe that, right? But for more than 50 years, she's been doing this, and 13 years ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. So would you mind sharing a little bit about your story with us?
Oh, no, of course not. It was detected in my mammogram, and of course, I was shocked. And I had decided I was a fitness instructor and did corporate fitness in New York City for years, and had decided to become a trainer in my 50s.
Wow.
And I advertised specializing in women 40 plus. I was living in Santa Fe, and then I was diagnosed. And I had a full schedule of clients.
Gosh. And
this was before the sentinel node biopsy, where they put a dye and they can detect if the cancer spread to your lymph nodes.
Okay.
They said they were going to do it, but they cut a pad of lymph nodes from under my arm, the axillary area.
Okay.
And post-surgery, that was my difficult area, and I lost all my clients because I couldn't raise my arm past this.
Wow.
And I had a lumpectomy and radiation, and I totally fell apart.
So not only did it affect you, obviously, mentally, physically, personally, but it did affect your career because this is what you did for a living. I mean, exercise was a huge part of your life. So how did you adjust to not being able to be so physical?
Well, I was fortunate. I had a great therapist at St. Vincent's.
Okay.
And he said, he knew I had done corporate fitness. He said, Alice, you're going to help women all over the world. I said, help women all over the world? Look at me. I can't even help myself. Because I felt, I never felt I was going to die. It was, what was my life's purpose?
Right, right. What was the reason for this, and what were you meant to be doing because of it?
I know, and he gave me that purpose. He set up a room at St. Vincent's, and I designed an exercise class. And in doing my research, I rehabbed myself. I went to physical therapists, occupational therapists. In Santa Fe, there are a zillion healers.
Oh, yeah. But then what you did is, after surgery, you developed an exercise program, and that is to assist all other women. So you did find your purpose, and this is something that will help all women out there who are post-surgery. What did you design, and how did you do it?
Well, I researched, and of course I experimented on my own body.
Sure.
And slowly but surely I regained full range of motion. And I met a lot of women that had various issues post-surgery. My exercises are also good for women who've had cosmetic surgery.
Oh, okay.
Because,
and they're suffering from some soreness.
Well, when you cut anywhere on the body, you're going to get tighter. You can have scar tissue.
Yes.
So I had a very successful class, and I said to my therapist, I've got to produce a video.
I love this.
Because women want to be at home. They
want the privacy.
Right. And they'll have, reconstruction, chemotherapy. They can't always attend a class.
Exactly. And so the actual video is titled Calisthenics. I love this.
Well, it's
calisthenics, like calisthenics. I love it. And basically, you came up with exercises that are going to increase the freedom of that movement after breast surgery. So I want to show our viewers a clip. So let's show them that first, and then we'll talk.
Bring the chin down and relax. And repeat the other side, you can see which side gets tighter. It's probably the side that you talk on the phone. And come back to center. Okay, for our first exercise, we're going to take our squishy balls. I happen to have squishy egg balls. They're the latest. And you're going to lift your arms above your heart. If you can't do this, sit in a chair and prop your arms with a pillow. This exercise will help to eliminate and lessen swelling on the operated side. So we're going to squeeze, and 2, work those fingers, 3, nice, 4. This is good for the circulation throughout the whole arm and your fingers, and your last one, and rest. This is a wonderful exercise for the axillary area. It's called the clock. Your hand works as the hand of the clock. So you take your arm, walk it back. Now you're at 9 o'clock. If that's all you can do, stop. For those of you who can continue.
Okay, you know what, that particular exercise, I know you brought a mat with you. Would you mind demonstrating that for us? Because, you know, it's like I said at the beginning of this segment, Alice, people take for granted these small movements, you know, and you're watching this maybe not realizing just how important every single move in your body is to be able to get that freedom back. So show us, this is called, you said the clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to start at 6.
Okay.
And you'll start with, let's say, your left arm.
Okay.
And you'll go little by little. Some people may be able to do just to here, and you want to come to 12 o'clock, and you can take your opposite hand and massage the axillary area, the pectoral muscle, because a lot of this gets stiff. If it becomes painful, stop.
Okay.
You can see both my arms are not exactly alike. This one is a little longer because of the surgery.
Sure.
I probably, you know, I do have scar tissue. But your goal is to get as flexible as you can, and then you come back. You repeat the exercise, and then do the other side.
Wow, thank you for showing us that. I mean, your I could tell your flexibility is really incredible as well, and I think that's another bonus, isn't it, for people to get that strength back, but also to get that flexibility. Is there one specific important exercise that you would say you would emphasize everybody at least do if they're coming out of a surgery situation and they want to feel more comfortable?
Yeah, a very simple exercise. Do you want me to face you, or?
Yeah, let's show them on the camera, that's fine. Show the
A
viewers.
wonderful exercise is to work on the lymphatic system. And it's very, very simple. You start with your hands down and make little circles. This is good too if you're at the computer, but this will get the lymphatic system moving.
Oh, wow. Yeah, even just sitting here doing it, I can feel.
You reverse the circles. You can do that.
Yeah.
It feels so good. You're moving the lymphatic system.
You feel it in your shoulders too.
Yeah. And you want to work and do some stretches. Take the hands, interlace them, and pull back. You'll work and stretch out the pectoral muscles.
And you're in great shape too. On top of the health purposes, you also look fabulous. And I want our viewers to know how they can get a copy of the video. You'll get to learn a lot more of these exercises in detail. How can they do that?
Well, I'm hoping you'll post my website.
Absolutely, right there it is.
Order it. Oh, thank you.
See that? How easy that is. Just
Beautiful.
email Alice, and you can also call for more information. And, you know, I just want to say, you know, thank you so much for sharing such a personal story with our viewers and with me, because I know there's a lot of people out there going through struggles, and I think what you do is you provide them with hope. And that's what it's all about, right?
And if anyone needs anything, they can call me. I'm there 24/7.
Thank you, Alice. It's been a pleasure to have you. Thank you. And